Lions TV, it's a Q&A Thursday today because obviously the game at home to Northampton tomorrow. Lots of questions filing again. Thanks a lot for all those. I'll try and get through as many as I can. I'm going to kick off with Ewan Walsh's question because it's a good one. And his question to me over Instagram was, who do I think is the top three contenders for Player of the Season? Shane Ferguson, Jordan Archer, Jimmy Abdou. There you go. No, I think the three main contenders for Player of the Season, for me, Sean Williams was one of the standout players of the season. To come from where he was in the wilderness at Millwall and just be sort of forgotten man, a lot of the crowd didn't like him, to turn it around to just show what a great, talented footballer he really is. Sean Williams, he's tailed off a little bit in recent weeks, but Sean Williams has got to be up there for me in the top three. Byron Webster, surely for me now, he's looking like he's going to win it. What a player Big Byron is, and we'll do well to keep hold of him in the summer if we don't go up. He's really come to his own. Started playing brilliantly last season towards the end of it, alongside Mark Beavers. And then when Beavers left for Bolton in the summer, he's really come to his own and taken it by the horns. Webster and proved that he is, well, for me, he could play in the Championship without an absolute doubt. I'm going to go with Ben Thompson as my third choice for the reason just being, you see, it shows in every single performance he makes that Mill's in his heart and Mill's in his blood, and for that reason, Ben Thompson is my third choice. But if I had to pick one of those three at the minute, I'm edging towards Byron Webster. Joey Mid, 2004. If we don't get promoted, do I think Harris will be sacked? No, I don't think Harris will be sacked, and no, I don't think he should be sacked. I don't think Harris will be sacked. I think the club as a whole are happy that now the fans are getting a lot closer again towards the club and things are being run in the right way. As I've said before, you know, don't always agree with Harris's tactics, but as Tony Thomas put so well in an interview on Saturday, Harris, you know, for our youth to come through and to know what our club needs and the direction we need to be travelling, Harris is the man for that job. I also think, you know, to be honest, I've said it before many times, I believe that we are a Championship club. Although our record signings and the money we spend on players and the crowds are now suggesting we are not that, I think the club are happy with the situation we're in, and I think the club are happy we're a League One team. So absolutely no way will Neil Harris be sacked if we don't go up. Matt Dodson, if we don't go up, which players do you think we will struggle to keep? I think we will struggle to keep Jordan Archer. I think he will want out, if I'm honest. I think you'll see Lee Gregory go back up north. I think Byron Webster will leave the club. I think maybe even Marlon Murray may go. Do I think we'll keep Jed? That's another question in itself. But yeah, I think what I think will happen this season is if we don't go up this season, I think you will see a lot of the first teamers leave, and I think at that point we may end up in the League One for another 4 or 5 years, and you'll see the youth come through like Harry Smith, like Noah Chesmain, and get their chance of becoming regular first-team footballers. James Springle. What's the worst away that I've ever been to? I've been to a few, believe it or not, even though I've only been supporting Mill all year. But I will have to go back to the 95-96 days when I was, the only way I was allowed to travel to away games was to go and coach one from the ground. So my mum and my dad would drive me to coach one to the ground, which is obviously half hour from where I live. And it would take like 5-6 hours to get to places like Barnsley, to get to places like Bolton. And I'll probably go with Barnsley away. We're playing a Tuesday night during the year of our cup run. The coach broke down on the way there. They had to send a replacement coach. We got to the game 20 minutes late. And as I walked up the steps to Oakwell, Casey Keller got lobbed and we went 1-0 down. We went on to lose the game 4-1. It was during the Easter holidays, I think, funny enough, because obviously I was allowed to go midweek, must have been because I was missing school. I got back to the den at something ridiculous and my mum was waiting there, not happy to take me home again. Terrible, terrible day. But listen, like I said to my boy, who's a bit of a glory hunter at times, sitting over there, that you have to have these shit away days because they make the good ones that so much better when they happen.